Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, Irina. I'm glad you have decided to join me for a deep stretch this morning. We're going to begin lying on her back. If you consider yourself to be inflexible or if you just like a cozy stretch, feel free to grab a couple of pillows because we're going to be doing some extended holds. So if you want a couple pillows nearby to maybe rest your head on, you can get those now. If not, we're going to begin laying down on our backs. So meet me on your back with both knees hugged into your chest. And we're going to just slowly rock side to side. And then take your hands on your knees and draw 5 small circles in each direction. Once you've done your 5 circles, we're going to crunch our shoulders up so that we can really reach around our knees. And then we're going to push our knees into our arms to round our spine. Take some deep breaths here. One more inhale and exhale. And then keeping the left knee into the chest, send the right leg out long. You can relax the shoulders and keep your right leg just hovering above the ground. I want you to flex those toes up and just keep pulling this knee into your chest while maintaining elevation in that right leg. Really take the time to focus on your breathing during these. You can be worrying about your to-do list for the day or something that happened yesterday, or you can choose to feel the sensations of each stretch and focus on your breath. Drop that right leg down to the ground and take your hand around the outside of your foot, pulling that knee down towards the ground. It's probably not going to touch the ground. That's okay. Trying to keep this right hip now from coming up. So if you need to place your hand there as a gentle reminder to keep it down, that's okay. And then slowly lower the foot until it comes all the way across the thigh on the other leg. And we're going to pull that leg straight up, hugging it into our body. So you can use that left elbow to provide some counter pressure so the knee doesn't come into the chest, and you should feel the stretch in your left glute. While we're here, let's draw some circles with that right foot. We'll do 3 to 5 on each direction. Breathe into it, a couple more breaths. And then slowly release everything down. Give your hips a little shake and bring both knees back into the chest. We'll move through the other side. Hug the knees in a quick second. And then release the shoulders this time. Hug the right knee in. Extend the left leg long, keeping it hovered just above the ground and flexing the toes. And then begin to drop your left leg down to the ground. Take your hand on the outside of your foot to pull it down. Keep breathing into it. And slowly release. Slide that leg down until it crosses over into your figure four position. Scoop the leg up, slide the arms through, grab around the left hamstring, and pull everything in. Actively pushing the knee away with that right elbow. And then draw your circles with your foot, 5 each way or 3 each way. And slowly begin to release. Tuck the knees, take the hands on the shins, and just start to rock and roll a couple times, massaging the spine before you ultimately come all the way to seated and through to cat-cow. So place the hands under the shoulders, hips above the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, push away from the ground. Keep moving through that about 5 times. And then we're going to push our hips back, sit back to child's pose. I want you guys to really walk your fingertips forward. Feel that stretch in the upper back, shoulder. And then walk both hands over to the right. Walk them over to the left. Back to the center. Coming back up onto our hands, tucking our toes and peeling the hips up for downward dog. We're going to place our left foot down and lift our right, keeping the toes facing down for now. You should feel that in your left hamstring. And then really kick that leg up, bend the knee, and push the foot over to the left. Stacking the hips one on top of the other. And we'll come through, pulling our knee into our chest, placing our foot between our hands. Drop the knee. Coming into a nice low lunge. So push those hips down and forward. You can keep your hands up here. Maybe you come all the way down. Maybe you have those pillows and you put your hands on them. And while we're here, bend your back knee, pull that foot up, and reach around with your right hand. Pull that foot close to your body. Slowly release, take the arm up, over, and down. We're going to come into our lizard stretch. So you can either stay on your hands or maybe come down to your forearms on the ground or a pillow if you have one. If you want, you can also tuck your back toes and make this more of an active stretch by lifting the back knee. Breathe into it. Slowly come on up. Place the left hand in front of the right foot. Open up, big twist. And come back down. Turn, walk your hands to the left. Coming down to our frog stretch. So feet are behind the knees. And then you can come down to your forearms. Keep breathing. Let your hips sink into the ground. Maybe the knees can go a centimeter further apart. And stretching to moderate discomfort. Slowly walk your way forward onto your belly. Bring the legs closer together. Take the hands by the rib cage and press it up for upward dog. Then tuck the toes, push it back to downward dog, and we'll go through the other side. This time our right foot stays down, our left leg comes up, keeping the toes facing down. And then bend that knee. Stack the hips by pushing the foot over to the right. Drive that knee through into your chest. Place your foot between your hands and come into our low lunge. Bending that back knee, pull that foot up. Reach around with your left hand if you can grab it. You feel that in this quad. Swing that arm up and over as you slowly release, coming down into our lizard stretch. Either sinking the hips down here, coming down to the forearms on either the ground or a pillow or a yoga block, or tucking the toe for that active stretch. Slowly make your way up and lessen up on that hip stretch as you take your right hand inside your left foot. Open your left arm up to the sky, look up. And slowly release, walk your hands over to the right. We're going to come back to a seated position in a straddle. So extend your legs both out long. And we're going to keep our toes and kneecaps facing upwards. So roll those thighs up to the sky. This is a great one, you guys. We're going to hang out here for a minute. So if you have those pillows nearby, grab them and put them in front of you. As you take your arms out to the side at first, coming forward with a flat back, not grounding. Feeling that stretch in the inner thighs and the hamstrings. Just hold it here for a minute before you round your back. Hands are coming out to the sides as far as they will go. And then go ahead and release. So round the spine. Maybe your head can come to a pillow or your hands stacked on top of each other. And just breathe. We're going to be here for a minute. It's okay if your stretch doesn't look like mine, my stretch doesn't look like yours. We are different and that's okay. And everybody is at their own level of flexibility. So just honor where your body is today and thank yourselves for coming to make improvements to your flexibility. Two more deep breaths in and out. slowly make your way up. Tuck our left knee in. Take our right hand to our left leg. Scoop our left arm up and over as we try to bring our right shoulder down towards our knee. So I'm not twisting my chest. Keep it nice and open. Reaching up for a side body stretch. And slowly come on up. Take your left hand back behind you, about a foot behind your hips. Right arm comes up as we push our hips up. Lift up into this baby back bend here, looking back, reaching back. Hips go forward. And slowly come on down. We'll switch it all over to the other side, transitioning. Left hand comes to the right thigh. Right arm sweeps up and over, reaching down for our side body stretch. Slowly come on up. Take your right hand behind you. Left arm sweeps up. Push into your legs. Hips come up. Arch the back. And slowly make your way back down. This time both feet together for a butterfly. If you have a pillow, you can place it right in front of your toes. We're going to start with a flat back, reaching forward. A couple seconds like this. And you give your arches of your feet a little massage. And then you can fold forward and rest your head on something if you'd like. Slowly make your way up. Extend both legs out in front. Fold it forward, leading with our chest, coming down to that sticky spot just like we did before. Holding it with our flat back at first. And then go ahead and round the spine. See how far you can go today. Maybe put a pillow or two on your shins so that you can rest your head. Slowly walk it up. As you come up, draw your right knee up. Pull that heel as close to your body as you can get it. We'll take our right hand behind us and our left elbow to the outside of our knee and just twist. Looking over your right shoulder, elongating the spine. Slowly release, coming around to the other side, switching everything. Starting with the foot, then the left hand, then the right elbow. Slowly release. Come down to a cross-legged seat. Let's cross the funky leg. So whatever feels abnormal, do that. And then bring your hands to your knees. We're going to just stretch our neck out. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And then start to make just half circles with your head. Really nice and slowly. Inhale to drop it to your chest and exhale to bring it over to your shoulder. One more each way. And then come back to center. Drop the left arm over to the side and the right ear to the right shoulder. Slowly bring it up. Switch that right arm out. Fingertips down. Left ear to left shoulder. And then rock it back all the way back to where we started with our knees into our chest. Take your arms out to the sides. Drop your knees to the right and look to the left. Breathe deep into the belly. Switch the knees over to the left. Take your gaze over to the right. Bring the knees back into the chest. Extend the legs out long. Let the feet fall to the sides. Let the hands be palms facing up. Tuck the chin just slightly, and we're going to take 10 breaths together. Inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. It'll only take a minute or two, so I hope you'll stay and prioritize your time today. Here we go, starting with inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Last deep breath. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Exhale, let it all go. Breathe all that air out. And then start to return to natural breathing. You can wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring awareness back into the physical body. Extend the arms over the head. Pull the knees into the chest and roll onto your favorite side. Take a breath here in the fetal position. And then use that hand to push yourself up. Make your way back to seated. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and for staying to catch up with your breath this morning. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we will see you next time.